everybody, it's your girl Chandler, and on today's episode of Chat On with Chan, you do not want to miss it because we'll be making Fruity Pebbles French toast. Now come on! Hey y'all, so last episode I showed y'all how to make Sweetykins cheesecake bites. This episode, y'all don't want to play with me because we're getting real sweet with breakfast. We're making Fruity Pebbles French toast. Now let's get into it. All right, y'all, so you know we gotta start off with ingredients. We have bread. You wanna make sure your bread is kind of stale actually for French toast because it gives that soaking up for the juice, the sauce. Then we have heavy whipping cream. I have this cinnamon powder. Yes, sir, comes through every time. Then regular cinnamon, sugar. I have vanilla, syrup, butter, eggs, and then of course our star of the hour, our cereal. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch is best for the flavor because it's cinnamon toast. So that, and then I have Fruity Pebbles because it's my favorite cereal and it's best on everything, donuts, whatever. So hey Post, what's good? All right, y'all, so you already know what it is. We have to start preparing our French toast. So normally I just dump my ingredients without measuring them out. I'm sorry, I'm just a pro. I be forgetting. Y'all don't know how to cook, but I'm here to teach you. So we're gonna crack our eggs into our flat pans. We're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of the heavy whipping cream. Then with the same cup, well, not with the same cup, I'm sorry. Then you're gonna take a 1/2 cup of, it's really a 1/3 cup, it's not. Shit, my sugar in there, get my sugar in there. So I just need to get my sugar out. I hate this type of box for sugar. Like, Domino, make it easier for me. Okay, so I'm gonna have our sugar. We're gonna put it in our mixture. Then we're gonna take about not a tablespoon, where is that? We're gonna take a 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon because we want it sweet. We don't want too much of a cinnamon flavor. So I'm gonna fill this up. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. Then I'm gonna take a tablespoon of my cinnamon sugar, which has not been opened yet because I literally just did a grocery store run. Y'all, I hate going to the grocery store. Let me tell you, like, I literally hate going to the grocery store, at least by myself, because I get so sidetracked. I will literally walk around the whole grocery store like 3 times because I'm like, oh shit, I forgot some avocados in the produce section. So that's open now. We're gonna put it in our tablespoon, fill it up. And we're also gonna coat our French toast with this after, but this is just for the initial taste. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then of course our vanilla because, duh. So we're gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla. Oop. And it's okay if you go over. It is okay. It's just gonna be more flavor for us. But don't go too much. Don't put too much because that'll overpower everything. So we're done with all of this. We're gonna give this a stir. Get all of our things to the side. Get a spoon, clear our station off because we must clean as we cook. Get a spoon, grab a spoon for mixing or whisk, it doesn't matter. I like to use a spoon a lot of the times. So we're gonna mix this. Ooh, and it smells like French toast already. Just this mixture, but make sure you mix it really good. You don't want any clumps because then when you bite into your French toast, it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna have a side that's sweet and a side that's cinnamony. So you gotta get a good mix on it. And again, I'm doing this in a flat pan, so I just have space to mix my stuff a little bit better. So get a good mix. So also, this is another thing, a key factor when it comes to French toast is your bread. You have to make sure you have thick crust, yeehaw, Texas toast or brioche bread, because if you have thin bread or you use fresh bread, when you use fresh bread, it soaks up the mixture too much. The stale bread, because it's stale, the mixture rehydrates the bread, so that's why we use the stale bread. And we use the thick bread, so I just keep giving this a stir, make sure it's all stirred up. You don't want your eggs not dispersed through it evenly, because then, oh my God, I saw something on Instagram. This lady made a cake. She put a whole egg in the cake and did not mix the cake, and the egg was just sitting there, bro. Like, that is nasty. Okay, so it's starting to come together. This is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a light cream color with all the cinnamon goodness mixture in there. You wanna scrape everything off the bottom because stuff tends to stick to the bottom. Yeah, keep giving this a stir. Yeah, this is a perfect breakfast meal. Like, who doesn't love French toast? And honestly, this cereal just brings back memories. It's nostalgic. So, even if you're an adult, you can eat cereal. Just make it French toast, Okay, so, ooh, like I said, just make sure you're stirring it good, and that is good. See this consistency? This is the perfect consistency for French toast. Like, you don't want it too thin, you don't want it too thick, so perfect. So then we're gonna take I'm gonna try it. I know it has raw eggs in it, but ooh, this shit gonna be so fun. Okay, so we're gonna take our first piece of bread. Then we're gonna dip it. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna get the sides coated, and then we're gonna let the excess drip off. And let it drip off. Then we're gonna double dip it again. And that's gonna be it, because we don't want it too drenched. So you wanna get it nice and dripped off. Kind of rub it off a little bit. And then we're gonna put it directly into our cereal. So we're just gonna do the same thing. It doesn't have to be covered all the way around. Okay, and then you just kind of press it down in there just to get it a little bit more stuck to the bread. And the butter is gonna bind everything. When we start frying it, it's gonna be so good. Let me get these fruity pebbles off my fingers, because now it's time for the next piece. Next piece of bread. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Coat it on both sides, roll it around, make sure you get the edges. Okay, drip off the excess. And I love using my hands to cook, y'all. I'm not sure if y'all remember me saying this, but you're more than welcome to use gloves when you cook, because I know some people are germaphobes and everything with COVID going around and monkeypox and all this, if you want to be safe. But I'm cooking for me, so it don't even matter. So this is the second dip. Make sure everything kind of falls off of our toast. And I'm just letting them sit in the cereal a little bit, because it just helps it stick on there while our butter is heating up on the stove. And it really just soaks into the bread. It gives it time to soak in, so it's not just toast with cereal on top of it. It's French toast. So just coat the outside. Coat the outside. All right, y'all see it. Okay, like I said, just press it in there a little bit. So now we have our Fruity Pebbles and our cinnamon toast French toast. So we gotta get it on the stove now, y'all. We gotta get it on the stove so we can really see them results. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you talking about. Ah! Okay, so be back with that cooking of it. All right, so we're in the process of cooking our French toast. I have my butter heated up in the pan. Now we're just gonna take them one at a time. So I'm gonna take my Fruity Pebbles, place it in the pan, let that butter kind of cook on it. Be so good. And then at the same time, because it's not gonna disrupt any cooking of the any of the process, I'm gonna put the other one in there as well. So I'm gonna let them cook on each side for about a minute, 30 seconds each. Then I'm gonna flip them. All right, y'all, so I took my French toast out my skillet and I went ahead and did a little bit extra, made some eggs and some breakfast meat just to go with my breakfast. And of course, you can't have breakfast without fruit. Come on now. So I'm just gonna add some whipped cream. Yes. And now this is the finishing touch. I'm gonna just add a dash of the cinnamon. Okay. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. And then I gotta try it. It's looking too good right now. So I'm gonna try the Fruity Pebbles one because, ooh. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This is just so good. Wow. Let me give me a fork to try it. But y'all, I honestly made the perfect amount because at first this was all gonna be for me. But my homegirl was like, I'm gonna come over. Like, girl, you cooking? Yeah, I'm coming over. So. This is everything I want it to be and more. This is so good. This is like dessert and breakfast in one. Like, I can't even with y'all. But anyways, it's not like my homegirl just got here. So remember, y'all, if you don't do anything else in your life, remember, cook cute. Some water.